I hear you. Welcome to the stream. My name is Drac. I am your resident wizard, and I am so excited that you've decided to join us today. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about the channel and a little bit about what we do here. We are staticgroup.live. We are a group of MMORPG and RPG gamers that love to play co-op and massively multiplayer online games. We are all about community. We are all about playing with friends and having adventures together. Thus the name staticgroup.live. A couple of things you need to know about the channel. Number one, we are not, I repeat, not a family-friendly channel. If you want family-friendly MMORPG streaming, go check out Orin and Kylaris. They're fantastic. I, however, am surrounded by a hive of scum and villainy that cannot be found outside of Mos Eisley. Also, they curse like sailors. So just be aware of that. Number two, we have some fantastic, and I mean fantastic, point redemptions. You can hear great Man of Rohan songs. You can make Daimlos sing opera live on stream. You can also hear Zelik tell dad jokes, or you can hear my same old story over and over and over again. It's super fun for you guys, and also it's super fun for us. So make sure you get in there and do a point redemption or two. So I hope you guys have a great time on our stream. And as my good friend Daimlos says, now on with the show. Welcome to the stream. My name is Drac. I am your resident wizard, and I am so excited that you've decided to join us today. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about the channel and a little bit about what we do here. We are staticgroup.live. We are a group of MMORPG and RPG gamers that love to play co-op and massively multiplayer online games. We are all about community. We are all about playing with friends and having adventures together. Thus the name staticgroup.live. A couple of things you need to know about the channel. Number one, we are not, I repeat, not a family-friendly channel. If you want family-friendly MMORPG streaming, go check out Orin and Kylaris. They're fantastic. I, however, am surrounded by a hive of scum and villainy that cannot be found outside of Mos Eisley. Also, they curse like sailors. So just be aware of that. Number two, we have some fantastic, and I mean fantastic, point redemptions. You can hear great Man of Rohan songs. You can make Daimlos sing opera live on stream. You can also hear Zelik tell dad jokes, or you can hear my same old story over and over and over again. It's super fun for you guys, and also it's super fun for us. So make sure you get in there and do a point redemption or two. So I hope you guys have a great time on our stream. And as my good friend Daimlos says, now on with the show. Welcome to the stream. My name is Drac. I am your resident wizard, and I am so excited that you've decided to join us today. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about the channel and a little bit about what we do here. We are staticgroup.live. We are a group of MMORPG and RPG gamers that love to play co-op and massively multiplayer online games. We are all about community. We are all about playing with friends and having adventures together. Thus the name staticgroup.live. A couple of things you need to know about the channel. Number one, we are not, I repeat, not a family-friendly channel. If you want family-friendly MMORPG streaming, go check out Orin and Kylaris. They're fantastic. I, however, am surrounded by a hive of scum and villainy that cannot be found outside of Mos Eisley. Also, they curse like sailors. So just be aware of that. Number two, we have some fantastic, and I mean fantastic, point redemptions. You can hear great Man of Rohan songs. You can make Daimlos sing opera live on stream. You can also hear Zelik tell dad jokes, or you can hear my same old story over and over and over again. It's super fun for you guys, and also it's super fun for us. So make sure you get in there and do a point redemption or two. So I hope you guys have a great time on our stream. And as my good friend Daimlos says, now on with the show. Welcome to the stream. My name is Drac. I am your resident wizard, and I am so excited that you've decided to join us today. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about the channel and a little bit about what we do here. We are staticgroup.live. We are a group of MMORPG and RPG gamers that love to play co-op and massively multiplayer online games. We are all about community. We are all about playing with friends and having adventures together.
Mana Stone. Oh shit, Mana Stone. Okay, when did I check in last? Oh my! It's been 8 hours. What have I been doing? Oh, energy drinks. Why haven't you been invented yet? Me, no, my Mana Stone. You, Everqueen. quest. You.
And apparently I need to fix that button because we're just going to go ahead and play Derek Rainbow.
Mysterious things.
Let's just start.
I
don't mind.
I don't mind either. It's a great song. But we're talking over it right now.
Adventuring, everything. Derek's Rainbow. Dan can write anything. Tales to grow. It's the lore you know on Derek's Rainbow. Derek's Rainbow. Derek's Rainbow. Derek's Rainbow.
Where would I find my druid spells?
And I figured out why that was happening. And it is now solved. That was the last accidental Derek.
Oh, don't
I know.
solve it.
I'm a sad person. We can't give away all the goods for free, right? We got to get people to buy the cow.
Yeah, we're super live. Put your shirt on. Yes, it is. We're on the stream.
No, you are blacked out on the stream.
As like I said, put your shirt on, woman.
Let me check again. I don't know what happened there.
Ba-da-ba.
Oh, I know what happened.
It's in a book. Take a
I
look.
accidentally, when I meant to get rid of Ari's camera, since she's not on the stream tonight, I got rid of yours instead. Because Ari and Sarah are side by side in the list here.
I
They're
mean,
both
we get
women.
mistaken
They're
for
the
each other
same.
constantly, so.
You do get mistaken for each other a lot.
I mean, I'll be honest. A lot of women, Sarah can attest to this.
I think y'all
Most
should make
women
a pair of
can't tell
characters.
apart.
I have Sarah and Asari.
No, that's even. Or it's complicated enough. How do I get to the druid/shaman starting area from the well?
I have no idea. I've never played a druid.
Yeah, you're the shaman.
I would do
Play the shaman.
/stuck bind.
And that's not where I'm bound.
Oh, then I definitely don't know.
That's right. I can.
What I do know
Sorry.
is we're gonna rag on the 80s all night tonight.
Oh yeah, where did I put my things?
The decade that started 45 years ago.
Oh, I have it. Okay,
Can
I
you
have my
believe
list.
that?
I'm ready to go.
It was almost a half a century ago.
Yeah, it's too bad it ended.
Zella, can you hear Essen?
Prime sub.
He's soft on my end,
Yeah.
Okay, because you talked
Heard
over
you just
him a
subscribed
bit.
with Prime.
Oh.
Whoa,
Well, I don't
we've
get
got a
hard.
wall.
I don't get
Not
hard
now that
until
you-
later.
Now that you're here, Womp.
Hey, who? I don't get hard until later.
Whoa.
Shro, do you know how to get to the druid/shaman starting area from the well? Because I can't find it.
There's our womp on cam.
From the well, yeah, I'm back. I fixed it. It's to the northwest, I think.
Oh, that's the crack I have to run through? I knew there was a crack.
Yes, run
Crack
through
is
the
good.
I'm gonna leave
Thanks.
that one alone.
That's all I needed to know.
There's good cracks and bad cracks.
Hey, Essen, talk for me again, please.
Talk dirty to me. That's not even a song.
All right. Now,
Actually, I mean, it's talk dirty to me. His lyrics in a song.
Everything's a fucking lyrics in a song. That's bullshit.
You can't say that word yet.
hey, True. Appreciate your resub with Prime there. That is freaking awesome, sir. Thank you so much.
Air.
Oh no!
You need to hit the bleeper.
All right.
You can try.
So while everybody's still getting themselves sorted and figured out, let's kick this off just a little bit. with our 80s list. So, in no particular order, we're just going to talk about some of our favorite movies from the 80s. Before Harry decided to bail on this evening, he did send me a copy of her list.
Wait.
I can throw in
Wait.
her awful choices for her.
Wait.
I don't want to wait.
No particular order.
Not right. Oh, I mean, yeah, start at the bottom of your list and work your way up. But what I mean by that is like not everybody has 40 to choose from, right? So
wait, we're doing 40? What?
We could do 40.
We couldn't do 40. No, I don't
We're
have a
doing-
brain that
I
holds
thought we were
that
doing
much
5.
useless information.
Top 5.
Top 5. No, that is the way into the stream, sir. We're gonna hit the top 12.
I got 10.
All right, I got 5.
I got 10-ish.
You're gonna have to
Y'all
make
did
them
not
up as you
read
go.
the directions
Essen.
on how this is gonna go, did y'all?
You wrote the directions.
No, Essen
directions
has
in
this
text?
channel muted like a Neanderthal. I do not know the way. I thought I knew the way. I don't see it.
Well, here's an interesting thing. I hopped on my rogue because he seems to be about the level y'all are, and I'm still bound by that watery death camp that we were at.
Oh, over in Wild's End?
End?
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
So I might not be on the rogue tonight.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
No.
If you want to try and see if you can, your wizard will get XP on most of these. It'll be
All
a
right.
little XP, but
I mean, I really don't care anyway. There's a wipe coming soon, isn't there?
no. Oh, you're going to perpetuate that rumor, aren't you?
Possibly. I didn't know it was a rumor. Yeah, you guys were the ones who told me.
Joppa has said repeatedly their intention is 0 wipes until 1.0.
And what's 1.0 barred?
1.0 is the actual full game release.
Oh, when it goes into production.
Yeah, like no
production.
longer in early access. This is the final state of the game
Impressive.
for launch.
Okay.
Personally, I don't think that's possible, but
I think it's possible. I don't think it's a good idea.
Jason, do you know how to get to the shaman druid?
I'm not Druish.
I know where the shaman.
The shamans and druids are in the same place.
Oh, I know where that is. Where are you at?
At the well.
Don't you have a map?
No.
All right, hold up.
Google. No,
He's
don't
got
press
a map.
M.
Got a map. He's got a map. He's got a map.
Google.
All right,
No singing.
come to Butthead.
Okay. Oh, I have no mana.
Zayden
I can't even-
Butthead?
I am the Butthead that you're coming to.
You guys are in Throne Fest then?
Yes.
I'll be there. Throne Fest.
Oh,
Hey,
wow,
nice.
you are really fast right now.
I have Sal. Want one?
Can I? Yes.
Want one?
Yes.
First taste is free.
Essen, are you feeling well enough to take our daughter some bug itch cream, or do I need to do it after this?
What? You're on board for this one. I'm wasted.
Okay. Okay,
You're
I ran
wasted?
this
You've been
way, but
drinking?
then I turned left instead of right. I went left at Albuquerque.
Doesn't matter. They'll both get you there.
Not the way I was going.
You're
Not with
basically
that
just heading
attitude.
towards this back wall here and following this back wall. Whee! I'm
This is
so
weird.
grateful for that spirit of the wolf.
So where are we aiming to meet up at?
The spider den. If you don't know where that is, the bridge that's in the,
The bridge
middle
one. Got it. Yep.
by Crossroads.
The cave,
Rager.
cave of murder.
Yes, the cave of
There's a
murder.
worse code. but
It's
yeah.
not as bad as the Cave of Murder and Mad Run.
Well,
That
last week we
place-
were in the
Off
cave of
this
murder.
wall? Okay.
Oh.
So, I feel like you went a very long way around, but we're here, so I'll take it.
Yes, you asked for.
I actually went fairly straight and just jumped over all the terrain.
Yeah, but
There's
I
nothing
don't think you
straight
had to
about
go up and around like that. But here I couldn't find it, so I can't critique your
You'll have to point
Thanks.
out on the map where I went wrong for me.
I think the druids are over in the corner. Even though this does not look like a druid circle, it looks like a wizard circle, but whatever.
You're a druid.
I am.
Ooh.
You're a circle.
So,
Parts of me are circles.
Nice.
all right. So we didn't all do a list of 40. That's fine. We're just going to start at the bottom of our list and work our way up. Save your top 14 for the last part of the show.
I only have 5.
14? I thought you said 12.
Sorry, 12. I'm going to keep growing that number. Save your last 37.
Just
The last-
saying random numbers. at this point.
Read.
I did 9. How about that?
I've got 10.
I could.
Ooh.
I want.
I've got 11.
I'm gonna take 2 of Sarah's, so I'll have.
No,
7.
you're not. Get off my list.
Sure, there's going to be some more that come up.
Right.
Because I
I'll
only
tell you what,
really
start
looked at
with
this for the
something-
first like 10 minutes when we started discussing it, and then I sort of forgot about it.
All right. So I'll tell you what we're going to do then. We're just going to
Wait,
start
while
kind of
you
at the
wait-
bottom of our lists.
Why you wait?
How about
I
we
put a
just
poll
start
up.
talking about movies from the 80s?
Yes, that's
I
what we're
put a-
going to do. But I
I
want to
put a
save the
poll up.
favorites, the debate over the best ones,
They're all good.
for the end.
Okay.
No,
Start
they're
at the
not
bottom.
all good. Hold on. Did you just make the assertion that every single movie from
all
the
the ones that
80s
are on
was
our
good?
lists, all the
There's a lot of
movies
good
that are
ones.
on your lists are probably good.
Okay,
I doubt
listen.
that.
I usually start at the bottom and work my way up, so this works well. I
Yo.
have to go get my
Hey.
itch cream though, so I'll be right back.
Oh wait. Okay.
All right, I will wait till you get back then.
I've got an obscure one to start with.
You have an obscure one.
Somewhat. This
Okay.
group may know it, but most people don't.
I'm listening.
Oh, were we gonna wait for a Sarah or just forget
We're
her?
going to wait for a Sarah or not wait for a
Yep.
Sarah. I can't keep you from speaking.
Forget who?
Forget you.
All right, so top 5.
Not yet.
Oh
Top 5.
You
is
don't
the last
listen.
thing- the
You
last
can't
part of the
listen or
stream,
read.
sir.
no, I can't. It's
You're just
like
going to make fun of
late-
everybody else's picks until we get
Friday.
to the top 5. How about that?
Well, they're all wrong, so yeah.
It's gonna be like what was it? Space movie theater.
Mystery Science Theater.
Mystery
3000.
Science Theater. That's the one.
Yeah,
I like that.
Good one.
MST3K was
That's a
cool.
good one.
Oh, you suck.
Manos, the Hands of Fate.
So in the meantime, I'm just killing random stuff here while we wait on a Sarah to get back.
Are you at the bridge or the actual?
I was, but then I went to go show a Sarah the way to the Druid Trainer.
Oh, so you're
I'm
not.
at-
at the
I'm
bridge
at the
yet.
Druid Trainer now.
I'm at the Spider Cave.
We'll keep on coming then. Is there a group put together yet?
There is. Would you like to join it?
I guess so. You can send it to Mako.
Which character?
Mako.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Say it
is
again?
this?
Oh my god. It's an OOC. Womp.
Ah, not to be confused with the lifeblood of the planet, Mako.
You know,
It's also
this is what my problem is. I thought it was Mako the entire fucking time until some
Mr.
movie
Publisher
comes
just
out
trained us
or
with
the
8
remake
viewers.
comes out and they're like,
call it
oh no,
Mako?
it's Mako. And I'm like,
Mhm.
bullshit, it's it. No.
Yeah,
no.
my entire childhood, I thought it was Mako reactors too.
It
Wait,
just
what are we
makes
talking
more
about?
sense.
Final
Is
Fantasy.
it Mako or Mako from Final Fantasy VII?
That's not a movie. That's a game.
It's both.
We didn't start that because we were waiting for you.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Go ahead, Womp. You have an obscure one, you said.
All right, obscure one.
Save
Really
your
liked
top
it when I
five,
was a
though.
kid.
Save your top 5.
I'm saving my top 5. It's not my top 5. Kind of obscure, really good. Dealt a lot with things that I liked growing up, video games. Had a bit of a sad story to it, but ended up being really cool and was the announcement for a new video game. Anybody? Is this ringing any bells?
Oh,
The
the
Wizard.
Power Glove get
The
one?
Wizard, that's right.
Yes.
The
Gave you
Wizard
that
was
great
on the
line
list,
like,
but it's not
I
that
have the
obscure,
power.
I have power.
It's
That was the
somewhat
Mario
obscure.
3.
Super Mario Brothers 3, indeed.
Yeah.
At
I
Video
remember
Armageddon!
Pretty
That movie
decent
was
game, that
one
Mario Brothers
giant
3.
paid advertisement that was glorious, and I watched it. Like,
I loved it. I
religiously.
rewatched it.
Yes.
My cousins who live next door, they had it on VHS. Anytime I was sick, I was like, can I borrow The Wizard?
Mm-hmm.
Watch the shit out of that movie.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, well, you should watch it. I want to watch it with the kids, but it is very sad. Quick rundown. Young autistic boy doesn't, or maybe I guess he's not. He doesn't talk. I thought for a long time he was, but he only says California. He's in a special home. His brother tries to kind of break him out, and as they try to get to California, they learn he is like a savant for video games, and they basically start gambling their way across
this
America.
sounds really familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick just to welcome all of the raiders from Mr. C's channel. Mr. C, thank you for the raid, sir.
Yes.
We are discussing movies from the 80s tonight. We're going back almost a half a century, 45 years ago. So welcome and enjoy the ride. We're discussing The Wizard right now.
I could have just said the movie was about me because I'm on my wizard.
All
Ah.
right, we got a lot of 80s movies that we're going to go through tonight. We're saving the top five for the end of the our top fives for the end of the show. But Essen, what's something on your list that's not top five? Or are you just going to make fun of everybody else's choices tonight?
I only have. Okay. So when I was going through the movies to pick my top five, I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to put this on here, but it's a good movie. Ready for it? It's almost as sad as the one Wom just said. Schindler's List.
Oy.
Holy crap.
That was an 80s
Schindler's
movie?
List, everybody.
Was that an 80s movie?
I think so.
My parents wouldn't sign the
Confused.
permission slip for me to go see that one.
Well, your parents are Nazi sympathizers, obviously.
1993. Get him out.
Oh, see, I only know the top five. I'm not going anything else.
Essen, boo. But generally, if you're going to be seeing a movie about the Holocaust, you generally don't want to be put on a list.
Ho! We got him.
Wow. All right. Sarah, what you got?
I've added 3 since we've been talking.
Good.
My 2 that I'm gonna say right now. Actually, I'll just give you my super obscure ones first.
Just one
Flight
right
of the
now, one at a time.
Navigator.
You said Flight of the Navigator?
Flight of the Navigator.
That is not obscure, and that is also on my list. That was one of my absolute favorites as a child. That
That's not
freaking
obscure?
morphing amazing spaceship.
It's not
Oh,
obscure.
that was a great. I love that one.
I thought that was like a
Okay.
cult classic. I don't know. I don't think I've ever met anybody else who has seen it.
Yeah, the strip
Really?
was like made of liquid
Yeah.
metal.
That was
Oh
an
yeah, we like
amazing
that one.
movie.
Well, there you go.
We all like that one.
It's not in my top 5 or 10, but there you go.
I don't think it was a good movie, but I mean, we all kind of love that one.
All right. I'm going to read off of one of the ones off of Aries' list because she didn't bother to put numbers next to any of these. So we're going to assume that whatever's at the bottom of the list is her least favorite of all of these.
Now you're
All
thinking like a
Dogs
man.
Go to Heaven.
Wow.
Good one.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's
Start with
animated.
something
Damn it.
light.
We didn't. There was no rule about not being animated. It just said 80s.
It was a comedy. Comedy.
Where are you going, Zelig?
I think I went past. Maybe no. We're still going there.
Guys are drunk.
You're going the right way?
Yes.
Okay. I'm following you from a distance.
Well,
You
the
can- are
wizard
you
is
playing
nice.
this week?
Can you re-roll a monk?
With 80s movies.
Wait, what, Mel?
I have nothing to add to this conversation. I tried to write up a top five. It quickly devolved into, can I find 5 movies from the 80s I've seen?
Fair enough.
I would hope so.
It was a struggle. And some of the things that would end up on that list, I would not call good.
Jack was very excited that you guys talked about Wizard, by the way.
Yes, The Wizard was an amazing movie. I loved it. All right. Well, then we're going to go on to one of
For
mine.
example, never even heard of it.
All right. So on the bottom end of the list for me, I have Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
That was honestly a great one.
I enjoyed that movie. I loved that movie. That was also
great.
before he got caught jacking off in a movie theater.
It happens to the
Ew.
best of us, honestly.
I mean,
Does it?
Does.
first
Yeah.
of all, it was I think it was like a pornographic movie
It was an
theater.
adult film theater, yes.
Oh yeah, so they're kind of
Oh, ew.
asking for that, right?
Oh,
But yes, that was
He
mine.
was
All right.
recently in something else that I saw.
I thought
I
dead.
mean,
is he still
mean-
alive?
Blippi
No.
took a
He's dead.
poop on somebody's chest on live TV. So
Wait,
I
what?
don't- What?
Blippi
Who did
pooped on
that?
somebody's chest. Sorry, did you guys not know that?
No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, before he was Blippi, he was pooping on his roommate's not chest.
Wait,
lap?
Blippi?
I don't know. Blippi, yeah. You can still find the video on
I don't
YouTube.
want to find
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm good. That's
Yeah,
you know,
it
my
was like
my kids love
I can
Blippi.
live the rest of my life not
I'm
watching
sorry.
somebody poop on somebody else.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
ruined that
and
for
so
everybody.
So I looked into it because it's like my kids watch that show. So
Yep.
I looked into it, and he was doing like that. He was in during that whole like crazy YouTube phase where it's like who can do the most stupid extreme stuff, like guys just doing guy stuff, and
Not guy stuff.
it is when it gets stupid and crazy and insane. It wasn't like a sexual thing at all. It was like it's just a gross thing.
Yep.
It was Dunstan's check-in.
All right,
He's
so,
in Dunstan checks in. That's where I saw him.
We do
Oh,
not have
the
a
monkey
chair
one?
tonight, so this is gonna be all kinds of fun. I'm gonna get practice my feign death skill and be terrible at it. Womp, give us another one off of your list of not top fives, but that you enjoy.
Short Circuit.
Ah!
Ooh, Johnny number 5.
Johnny number 5.
That is
It was-
in my top 10.
It was a great movie. Very impressive for its time. Good robotics, good comedy, and it followed up with I personally think, a rather good sequel.
Did we buff or?
No, we did not.
Nope.
I just
We
said,
just
oh, we're
started
doing
going.
full stuff and not even
We're
think
doing
about
it live. Oh, here I am face tanking. I'm gonna kill myself with this.
Yeah, that's gonna happen if you nuke too soon with the most powerful character in the group.
Yep. Well, also my casting speed just got debuffed, and it was gonna take me 12 seconds to cast a spell. So I'm just gonna chill for this one.
What even are spell?
Oh, I
Okay.
healed the wrong
Okay. Yeah. Hi. Thank
oh,
you.
is that an ad on
Maybe-
me?
Yep.
Shit.
And
We're
on me.
all gonna die.
This is what happens when you. I'm dead. This is what happens when you don't like. Hey, is everybody ready? Everybody buffed? Are we good to go? No.
Hey, is everybody ready?
Not now.
Oh, poor Mako. We don't have a res for him yet, do we?
Rezer is dead.
You're
Nice. all
gonna die.
Yeah, we are.
All
I don't know
right.
why I'm fighting.
I'll go get my cleric out. Give me a minute.
We're off to a good start here.
Oh, I'm also
Right.
bound very far away.
Yeah,
all right.
like I said, give me a minute to switch.
That's right. Pro group, Drac.
So-
Absolutely.
Kiru's like same shit, different day.
Yep.
While we wait, who's gonna follow up Johnny number 5?
That would be Essen. Essen, what do you have that's not top 5? Or are you down to the critiquing point?
I asked Rock what was its favorite 80s movies. And on its list, the ones I agree with that aren't on my top 5, Empire Strikes Back is not on my top 5.
That is on my list as well. That is not top 5 on my list, but it is on my list. For what it's worth, my top 5 list is literally the first 5 I thought of. I didn't actually rank them based on amazing.
Oh, you didn't write down a number?
Oh, I did write down numbers. I just didn't reorder them. I figured, well, you know what? What I think of first must be my favorite.
Did anyone read the instructions?
I did, but I
Oh.
felt like it was too much of a homework assignment.
We
Wow.
don't
Wow.
all right,
hate you
we
all.
don't
I hate you all.
do
Sarah.
We don't
instructions.
read quests.
Sarah.
Is it pretty certain no one here reads quest text? Why would they read yours?
Yeah, it is a
Exactly.
quest.
Ouch. Ouch. Oh, all right. Sarah, what you got?
Troll, 1986.
Ooh.
Troll.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking Leprechaun.
I don't know.
What's-
Troll.
Oh my god, what?
What is it?
Yeah, I'm
Troll
guessing
is
Troll's
a
not gonna be much
movie
better.
about trolls that live in the basement, and it's got who is this lady that's in it? That's
That sounds
super
like
sexy?
Fraggle Rock to me.
No, it's
No,
awesome. I love
it's a
it.
show.
Is it horror or comedy? That sounds like it's one of those two.
It's not a comedy. I guess it would be a horror, although I didn't think it was very scary. Where do I see the list of people?
Mr. C says
IMDb?
instructions are overrated. He just slams IKEA pieces together until he has an avant-garde art piece.
It's got a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4.6 on IMDb.
Wow.
They love it. They love it.
Who
Excellent.
is Eunice?
And the
All
movie
right.
poster almost looks like the troll's flipping you off. So I kind of like it just for that.
It was So the movie starts off, a little girl's like bouncing her ball, and the ball goes down the stairs and into the basement. And
Classic
there's
trope.
like
That sounds
there's
like a
cute
horror
trolls,
movie start.
but then there's like scary trolls, and the scary trolls are trying to take over this apartment building.
Is this Gremlins?
No, it's Troll. I'm going to link it.
Oh, I put the image in the chat in Twitch for anyone who wants to see the movie poster of the troll almost flipping somebody off.
I don't think you can put images in Twitch.
Well, that's why I linked it.
Oh,
I don't see it.
I don't see that either.
Oh, there it, oh, there it goes.
There we
Nope,
go.
that's me.
What
That's
the
me.
hell is this? Okay, it's there.
All right.
I'm
So
watching the trailer.
next up on Aries' list, going from the bottom to the top, is Big Trouble in Little China.
Ha!
Oh, that's a awesome kind of movie.
I've
Pretty
never
rad.
heard of that.
What?
Dude, it is like
What?
a awesome kind of acid trip. But an
I've at
action
least
movie.
heard of it.
Nope. I got nothing.
Wow.
All right. Next up on my list is This is Spinal Tap.
Yeah,
It goes to 11.
it does. I did not put it on my list.
You said third on your list?
No, it's not on my list.
Oh,
My
okay.
top 5, and for a very particular reason, it's not there.
Oh, why do you hate this
But it
movie
is
so
good.
much?
I don't hate it so much, but if you're talking about like kind of weird slapstick comedies, which is not a slapstick, but it's just bizarre comedies, like it doesn't win.
I love the fact that the whole thing was just a parody or a spoof on the music industry in general, and that the music in it was so popular.
Did you all die?
We all
Yeah.
died.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yep.
The music in it was so popular.
I was fine. It killed the one spider and wandered off.
I feel like that was probably the fastest wipe in history.
Yes, but probably not as long lasting as the drowning wipe. In fact, that water around the Geldossi ruins shall forever now be known as the drowning pool.
Yep.
pretty sure someone else is very
PC,
cool for
that's
that.
that's
but-
for you, my friend.
But yeah, no, Feisty didn't exist that night.
Only 70.
That was the night
love
he was
the
the one
music
drowning, isn't it?
in This is Spinal Tap was so popular that it actually, like, they made albums that actually sold, and then they started doing concerts and touring, and they became a band over their parody of the music industry. I thought that was pretty great.
They are the music industry.
What? Spinal Tap 2 coming out? Dude, I can't wait to see that.
Oh no, it's not good. They're gonna ruin it every single time. It's like, hey, what do we do now? A new movie? I don't know how to write a new movie. Just do number 2 of this one. They have no idea how to write new movies.
Give us another one, sir, that is not top 5, but was a great
Okay,
movie.
I'm gonna make it controversial because it's gonna be in someone's top 5. How about that?
Okay.
Princess Bride.
It's
Yeah,
in my
Out of
top
my
5.
top 5.
I knew
It's
it.
in mine.
I knew it.
It is.
I mean, how can
also
you
not an Aries
how
top
not
5.
like that movie? Well, I knew it would be in at least one. I thought it was going to be in Aries. I knew it was going to be in Sam's.
I will
I'm
say,
gonna
scrolled
give
up
you a
to her
res there,
top
Essen,
5.
Too slow.
Short Circuit was
Okay.
in her top 5.
Nice. She's got good taste.
At least have one of these.
Except
What?
for just kidding. Stop it. Yeah.
All
Who's
right.
up next?
I don't know how Princess Bride can't be in your top 5.
Because there's so many good movies in the 80s. I mean, I love
Yeah.
Princess Bride. I cannot wait to show it to my kids. My wife had never seen it before we had started
What?
dating, and I specifically bought the 25th anniversary DVD. I think it was the 25th anyway.
To be fair, it's at least in my 5.
Maybe
Wow.
some
I'll
others-
say top
See?
5, but I mean, it's just what I'm seeing.
So
It's great.
I
Timeless classic.
actually had never seen Princess Bride until either last year or the year before during one of our Guild family movie nights.
God, your parents hate you, people. What's going on? with you guys?
All right. Let's see here. Sarah, give us another one of your not top 5 great movies from the 80s.
Okay, so this was controversial because it was actually in 1990, but it's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I definitely watched it. I mean, I was
okay,
five.
hold on. Your movie from the 80s was a 1990 film?
Yeah.
I specifically cut out a 1990 film because it wasn't from the 80s.
She's
Pretty
reading
Woman.
Rust.
Pretty Woman.
Your fault.
It was not Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman is mine, and it's from 1990, and it's on my list.
Pretty Woman
Deal
doesn't
with
make
it.
the list though because it's an
Deal
80s.
with it.
film.
Yay. Well, now technically it was made in the 1980s.
See, it was
Was
filmed
it?
in the 80s.
Was it? How do you know it was filmed in the 80s?
You think it was filmed? You think it came out in 1990 and it was filmed in 1990?
Possibly. If it was filmed, if
No.
they did the filming in like January through June, it didn't take like
Look at
now. where it
her.
takes,
Look
like,
at her
3
No.
super
years to
outfit.
film a
It's
movie.
totally the 80s. It
No
takes
way.
place in the 80s.
The first couple years of the 90s were very 80s, just letting you
Y'all
know.
It
are-
was.
Yeah,
they
they're-
were. They
they're
were
still
just
high.
like the 80s didn't quite end yet.
Well, I mean,
They were
nobody
still
flips
high on the
switch and
80s.
says, boom, suddenly we went from bell bottoms to bangs,
no.
right? Like there's a transition period there. All right.
They were just high on the 80s. Who
Let's
wouldn't
see
be?
here. We go to Aries list next. We have Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Oh man,
people-
that would be
people
my.
love it.
That's in
Yeah.
my top 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's not in my top 5, but it was very close. That was number 6 on my list.
It's not in-
I love
it's not
it.
even in my top 10, only because I didn't think about it. It would be. I've seen that movie so many times.
Yeah, it's not also just beyond how good it actually is, but like what it meant and like what it started. Like it's one of the most memorable movies I feel of the 80s. Like there's not a person alive that doesn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
of it, and it's highly quotable. It has a great sequel. We don't talk about the third movie.
We don't talk
That
about this.
happens a lot.
All right.
Great Scott.
Great casting for that movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, it was great casting for that movie.
Do you know actually? Sorry, real
Sarah,
quick.
Are you
They actually
ready to
they
go on bus?
I can start buffing. Although Feasty's actually going to join us.
Ooh,
they filmed the whole
nice.
movie. They
Feasty
filmed the
sent me a
whole movie
DM
with
when you're
somebody
engaged.
else.
Who's somebody else? Which I without what's the guy?
Michael
The
J.
dad?
Fox.
Michael J. Fox's
No,
dad?
Michael J.
No,
Fox.
not
They
Michael J.
reshot
Fox.
the whole movie for Michael J. Fox.
God, the other guy must have sucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hold on. Michael the Future.
I didn't know
How do you
that.
feel as the other guy? I want to see the version with the other guy.
I don't.
At least I think they did. Eric Stoltz was the original Marty McFly,
Name's not as good, that's for sure.
and he got replaced.
I didn't know that.
You've been replaced.
So while
There's
you're
a picture.
looking
Wow,
that
he looks very similar.
while you're looking that up, here's one of my
enough.
favorite movies
Wow,
from
he
the
does
80s,
look
but not in
really-
my top 5. The
Yeah.
Last Dragon.
Didn't we
That's a
just
good
talk
one.
about that?
That's a good one.
Isn't that the last
Dragon
unicorn?
we
What's
don't
happening?
Talk about that I know of.
Nope. Okay.
The Last
The Last
Dragon
Dragon
has
was
Sean
fantastic.
Connery
It was
in it
like
as
a-
the voice,
Is it a
right?
modern day kung fu movie that paid homage to
you're thinking of
Bruce
different
Lee.
movies.
Oh. Never mind.
I was like, hold on, Sarah is not thinking what you're thinking of.
No, but I do know what you're talking about now that you said Kung Fu. It is a good movie.
Yes, it was fantastic. It was like a kung fu movie that took place in New York, kind of a tribute to Bruce Lee, but not. It was awesome. I loved it. It was just cheesy enough and just corny enough to be perfect 80s.
Yeah,
hear you.
but not very loud.
All right. Brings us back to Walt. Give us another one, sir, while we're getting our bus situated.
Okay, hold on. I already did those. Okay. Again, might be on someone's top 5. Still a really great movie, just didn't make my top 5. Spaceballs.
That's in my top 5.
On my list, not in my top 5.
Great
I
movie.
have not seen it.
Great spoof.
You haven't seen it?
He says he
I
has.
I was gonna say, I hope you've seen it. Otherwise, like,
No,
get off the stream and go watch it right now.
Remember,
Because-
Yukin's
No.
list is there are 5 movies from the 80s which he has seen, not whether they're good
Got it.
or not.
Well, that's a good
Yes.
one, and he's seen it. So we got 2.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's number 5 in my top 5. I saw it before I saw any of the Star Wars movies. So when I finally did see the Star Wars movies when I was like 12, I was like, like it was very strange for me.
I
I
bet.
love Spaceballs.
All right,
Dink,
Feisty,
dink,
your
dink, dink,
your
dink,
mic is
dink.
And now you're a
on.
Druish princess.
Right?
Jewish princess. She come from Suck the
Hello,
Blow.
everybody.
Hey, Feisty.
Hey, chat, can you hear me this time?
Yes. No, you are muted for the chat, sir.
Feisty, can you? I mean, Feisty, Zella, can you scooch my camera over a little bit so I'm centered?
Yes, I can.
Thanks. Thanks.
Would you
it's
like me
bugging
to?
me. I would like you to. Are we
I'm
gonna
just
wait for
gonna
Feisty to
slide
get
all the way
here
over here to
pull,
really
or are
mess
we
up
gonna
mine.
start without him?
We'll wait for Feisty to get here so you can get him buffed too.
Okay.
We'll just keep
Hey,
yakking about the 80s in the meantime here.
I'm hitting play right now because I didn't realize it was a patch.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, well then we will start without you.
He's
Since you
going
start
to
to
patch.
download
Okay,
the
let me
patch.
buff then.
Going to patch.
My amazing buffs.
Fourth favorite Mel Brooks movie. All right. So, what are the other? I mean, there's only so many Mel Brooks movies. So,
All right, there you go,
Blaze
Sarah.
Battle's number one. Correct. Blaze Battle's number one. Get out.
Wait, what? Young Frankenstein's going to be number 2?
Young Frankenstein is underrated.
That's a
all
good
right?
movie.
Hey, hold on.
Great movie.
How are we getting off of the 80s though?
We're in the chat pod, Zelik. Keep up.
Oh, let's see here.
That's
Yeah. That's a good
pretty
list.
right. I agree with that. I think Young Frankenstein is. It's not nearly as quotable as History of the World. It's definitely quotable, not as much as History of the World.
What's the
But,
one that you always talk about with the curtain, Sonny?
Part one. They did part two on Hulu. It was, as you can expect, terrible.
Honey, what's the one where you always quote the curtains? That's not Mel Brooks, is
What?
it?
The curtains. That's
We put
Monty
the curtains
Python.
on the
Monty
curtain rod. Where
Python.
else do they go?
I always get those
It's the
guys.
most quotable movie in human existence.
What is?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That is definitely one of the most quoted movies of all time. All right, but I'm going to bring us back on track because maybe
Never
that's
seen
what
it.
we do for another topic is most quotable movies and favorite quotes from them.
Mm.
Oh gosh.
That might be another good one for another week. All right, so Essen. No,
What?
wait, you
Ready
did. Womp did Spaceballs.
Top five?
You got
Are we in top five yet?
No.
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 Okay,
I'm
well,
ready for pools, by the way.
All right, I've got one. I've got one that is that. All right, ready?
Yes.
This is not top five. I believe this is the best James Bond actor who played James Bond. I'm not sure it's the best James Bond movie, but it's the best James Bond actor is Roger Moore in A View to a Kill.
Okay. You know, I didn't even think about the fact that there were James Bond films in the 80s.
I waited like a good 10 seconds
What?
before I cast it.
Oh,
PC is ready for an invite.
I guess I'm tanking now.
Awesome.
good luck. Godspeed.
There we go, Feisty. All right. A Sarah.
Never ending story.
Oh yes.
Oh, so
Excellent choice.
sad. That horse.
Ew.
Oh man. I get it.
Wait, you've never seen Neverending Story?
He's got time to catch up because
man.
it's
I
never
need to ruin your life with that movie.
I mean, that's a weird move. So we got two.
It is really
weird. It's also sad.
it is super sad, but it's also
Um,
fantastic.
And I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
I
I'm done.
accidentally traumatized my children with that movie, forgetting that it was actually a really sad movie. I just remembered that I enjoyed it. Wow.
Oh, I see.
Sorry,
Because we
guys.
don't have a.
Enchanter, correct.
Yeah. Wow. This is a great camp to go to without an enchanter.
It is.
Yeah.
Are we
was
running? It
hoping
looks
to
like
be
we're
able to
running.
bring this
Wait,
up.
I'll have CC.
Everybody's
Oh,
dead.
that's right. We do have Necro CC.
Level are these guys?
Woo! I was able to
Way
fade
higher
off
than
with
you.
resetting. Nice. All right, got that one in camp now.
There's also
For-
one rooted on the way out of camp, so just don't touch that.
You're not gonna die. Say the freaking words.
Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna try and come get you up, Kiryu. Stay put.
Wait. Let me know when the poison goes off. I don't want it to, because if I lifted you up and the poison was still on, it would have killed you for really real.
I can lift you
So
I dinged literally right before we camped last time, so I'm still trying to figure out my new spells. Apologies for the dead.
That's fine. You also got a brand new spell in the patch too.
Oh, I did?
You did.
Oh.
and you know what wizards got? Nothing.
Fat load and
Not
nothing.
a damn thing.
All right. Where do we leave off on 80s movies?
I need Tootsie Rolls. Hold on.
Ooh. Let me
Ooh,
see
Tootsie
your
Rolls.
Tootsie
Tootsie
Roll.
I'll save that joke for when she gets back. She didn't
Wait,
hear it
Tootsie
yet.
Roll was
really?
an 80s song, wasn't it?
Not 80s.
Was that
That's
90s? Was
Did
that
she
early
stop
90s?
for cat snuggles?
No, she's actually going for Tootsie Rolls.
No, she stopped for cat snuggles.
Oh,
Big mistake. Cats are terrible.
we'll have to make sure to remind her that bagel is not a Tootsie Roll.
So, Sarah, let
What?
me see your Tootsie Rolls. To the left. To the right.
We are
You
not
never been to
paid. That is not a paid promotional advertisement for Tootsie Roll Incorporated or whoever makes them.
No, they paid us.
No, they did not.
They paid us a lot of money.
They paid us in
For
weight
that
gain.
fat.
Maybe that's about it. We're
Yeah,
gonna go
sure.
Follow
Tootsie
the
Roll.
dead.
Bottom of the
We're
barrel.
gonna do what?
We're gonna move to the Goblin Caves, I think.
We're gonna get reses first, right?
Yes, who does need reses still.
Me.
So where do we leave off on the list?
Oh, there you go. Sarah.
I mean, we're already 10.
On the list?
Yes. Well, no, just pick one, not top 5. Great movie from the 80s.
RoboCop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fantastic. That's
RoboCop,
on my list,
sweet
too.
Jesus.
Solid.
Nice.
Solid pick.
I hear the video game they made recently was actually like well done and
The video game they made in the 90s was amazing.
I
remember
recently
that.
watched a video reviewing the RoboCop video game. I don't know why. That's very weird. They made it so that a shot in the dick counts as a headshot.
I mean, what doesn't it feel like it?
Wow.
should count for
It's
more
just-
because that's a
it's
shot in the smaller head.
Yeah, just as much damage. Just as much damage.
Good
Wow.
for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Apparently, the game
I
is
mean,
like
if I
it's
got
not
shot in the
perfect.
vagina, I would probably feel just as bad as if I was shot in the head.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but apparently the game is pretty phenomenal.
All right. Next up on Aries' list, War Games.
Oh yeah.
War games.
I don't have
Was that
on my
the
list.
Would You Like to Play a Game?
Yep. Matthew
Yes,
Broderick.
That was a great movie. I
Matthew
forgot all
Broderick.
about that. It wasn't on my list.
Yeah,
It
Not
should
on
have
my
been.
list.
It's a fantastic
I'm-
movie.
The only way to
I'm a-
win is to not play.
I'm gonna jump in and say
Oh,
one
that
of
just
mine.
reminded me of one though.
There's
What was
Land
that movie?
Before Time.
Oh,
Land Before
Feasty coming in
Time.
with The Land Before Time. Okay.
solid.
That was
Littlefoot.
one of my
Wait.
childhood favorites.
Wait, what was
Well
that
done.
movie?
Wait, Sarah,
Happy-
just describe it so I can guess.
They are. What are those called? Where hackers? Hackers is the name of the movie.
Ah.
Oh,
Eh,
that is not an 80s movie, and that is probably my all-time favorite movie, and I could quote the entire
It's-
damn thing for you.
Oh, is it? It's 1995. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Keanu
Yeah. Remember,
Reeves.
you need to go back nearly a half a century to be in the 80s.
Yeah,
45
completely.
to 34 years ago.
Yeah, Mr. the Plague.
46.
I feel like Womp and I have eerily similar taste in movies.
All right. Next up
And
on
men.
my not top 5 list.
Huh?
And the reason it's not on my top 5 is because it's actually 2 completely separate movies shoved together in one segment. And only the first of the 2 movies is good, and that is Full Metal Jacket.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do not
For the
like
first
the
half of
Vietnam
Full Metal
half of that.
Jacket.
I just like the boot camp half of that.
Yeah, everyone else is too. The second half of it wasn't bad, it just wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't a good movie. It was just another war movie.
Yeah.
But the boot camp part was fantastic.
Yes, that was memorable.
They could have made a whole movie of just boot camp, and it would have been easily in my top 5.
Just release half the movie.
Right? All right, Womp, what you got?
It is
Oh my god.
Possibly on some other people's top 5. Still really good. Has gone downhill since then, but I'm going to put it up there for the original Indiana Jones.
Not on my list at
First
all.
one.
Not on
First
my
one.
list either, but it's
Which
good.
one?
It's good.
The first
First one.
Okay.
Was that Temple of Doom?
No.
Yeah.
No, Temple of Doom was number 2.
Yeah.
Last
Raiders?
No, no, no.
Crusade was number
Oh.
3.
Oh yeah, Temple of Doom was India. You're right.
Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
That was
No.
number 1. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Was it number 1? I think.
It,
Yeah.
it would have been my top 12. Yeah.
I gotta just double check. But yes, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yep. 81. Phenomenal movie. I mean, that there's nothing bad to say about it. It's baller start to finish.
I'm just gonna follow along on the cleric.
Yeah, it's pure like Americana adventure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's got some history, not real history, but
Not real. Whatever. Real enough.
I think this is going to be an interesting one where the second movie was not as good as the first, but the
No.
third one
Oh man,
was
the third one
definitely
closed
better
it
than the
out,
second
boy.
one. Yeah.
Up and at 'em, team. Up and at 'em. We're moving to the caves.
Oh, yes, sir.
The third one's
True
better
about
than
the
the
Die
first
Hard
one.
trilogy as well.
Possibly. Don't get ahead.
Quit jumping ahead here.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Beastie.
Die Hard.
What you got, sir? Not top 5.
Not top 5. Hold on.
I want to get through a bunch of these quick too before we hit our top 5s.
Rocky 4.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Wait,
Rocky.
Rocky.
Pull out Rocky.
Is that
That's the
is that
Russians.
against the Russians? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's a classic.
Victor Drago.
That was a
Ivan
good one.
Drago. Is that what
Was it 3 or was it 4 that had the really bad injury? I'm not talking about Apollo Creed. I'm talking about the other one.
I don't remember.
So, like, you'll be happy to know I'm adding movies constantly tonight.
Excellent.
But sure, yeah, I think that's my favorite Rocky of all time.
Okay. Let's see here. Essen, what you got? Give us another one of your favorites that isn't top 5.
Isn't top 5?
Isn't top
It's
5.
not.
Well, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's just a good one.
Yeah.
How is
weird as
that
hell.
and War Games both? How are those both 80s movies? I feel like he was definitely much older in one than the other, but I guess not.
Dude, I'm telling you, in general, they were just better movies in higher quantity than there are today. Like these days, we'll get like 1 or 2 good movies a year, maybe. In like 1993, I saw like an image, like it was like pick any 2 movies, if you had to only keep 2 movies, what would it be? And there were like 15 movies in that year. They were like, okay, those are all classics, like Jurassic Park, and like all these movies. Like, oh,
Yeah, but
So
back
direct-
then everything was original. Like they were making
Yeah.
movies that you've never seen before. Now, like you were
That's
saying
why they were
earlier,
good.
everything is sequels. We're on Jurassic
Right.
Park like 9 right now. That was a joke
Yeah.
recently, but now it's real. They're gonna go to space soon, I'm sure.
hey,
I mean,
Dinosaur.
even the Aliens movies are reaching now. Like we had
They're
Aliens.
still- they're still
Romulus.
way
making
past
those?
reaching. Yeah, they're still making those. They're
Wow.
way past reaching on those.
Oh yeah, they are. All right, Sarah, what you got?
You think they're good?
No.
Let me give you a hint.
3 were good.
No.
Well, the first one was good. Let me restate that. Oh wait, I already said that one. Terminator.
1?
Yeah, she says
One.
one.
Yes,
I like
Terminator
one.
was in the 80s.
I like 1.
Yes.
Ugh.
One
I
was
like
not a bad
Terminator.
movie. It was a good movie. It was
It was a
nowhere
good
near.
I don't
as
think
good as
there's-
2. 2 was fantastic.
I really like what's her name, the main character, and
Sarah
I'm a
Connor?
girl, so I liked the romance between her and the guy.
Lame.
And she was
mean-
like,
oh
she
yeah,
was-
the guy that got sent
You
back.
liked the romance when you were 4?
Well, I watched it as I got older as well.
Alright.
And then also like she's becoming a badass in that movie, I liked it. And also he was a human fighting the robot, not a robot fighting a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, not nearly as cool. Let me put a theory out there.
Uh-oh.
80s, 90s to infinity.
And
A
beyond.
bromance movie is almost always better than a romance movie, like a real bromance movie, like just bros being bros and like doing their thing.
I got stuck.
Like the
guys.
Expendables.
I don't know that.
I'm stuck in the wall.
All right.
You
You
can
slash
do
stuck.
You out.
slash stuck and it will only move you far
Oh,
enough.
yeah,
to
You
get
have to
right.
do
stuck.
slash stuck space bind. You have to add the
Oh
bind.
my
Not,
god.
not the face
I'm
behind.
in the
That's the-
cave somewhere.
Otherwise, you just
Oh.
like are moving 10 feet to get unstuck from the terrain or whatever.
Oh,
That's
he's
what he
gone
wants to do.
entirely. Nope, I think he did it the real way. The old.
No,
Comes
no,
back.
no, no. I just
It
was
worked.
going the wrong way. I didn't see you guys.
Fair enough.
Yay.
Going for a suck to blow. I'm pulling this guy. I'm pulling this guy. I'm pulling this
Pull
guy.
that guy.
I'm pulling him.
Are you guys actually getting experience?
I don't
I
know.
didn't even check.
Yes.
Okay.
Now these ones are green to us, so they're not going to get experience for you. I kind of want to do the spiders so we'd all get XP.
No, that's fine. I don't care about getting experience. I just want to make sure because in EverQuest 1, if I was
anybody
in your
couldn't
group
get
and I
experience,
didn't get
nobody got
experience, no
experience.
one got it.
Yeah.
So as long as you guys are getting it, that's fine.
No, we're getting it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, there's a hidden little hardened Casperite node down here. Go ahead. Let's go and keep moving up.
Keep moving up.
Yep. All right. So going down Aries' list or going up Aries' list here. Next one on her list was actually Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which was already covered. So we're going to move
Stole
up to not in her top 5. I'm kind of surprised. The Breakfast.
I'm yoinking this one. 3, 2, 1, yoink. Oh wait, where's that? 1, 2, 1, yoink. Get over. That's not a yoink.
All right.
Get over
What
here.
did you say, Selleck? Because Essen was talking.
Aries' next one on her list was The Breakfast Club. Not top 5. That was a fantastic movie.
Ha! Knocked on his ass.
And then next on my list was Police Academy.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that was such a classic.
Which
Right.
one?
Good
1,
one.
2, 3, 4,
I love them
5,
all.
6,
The
or
original.
7?
I love
The
them all.
original. Although I really loved 2. 2 was great, but I didn't look up to see if 2 was in the 80s or not. It probably was.
I don't remember when they all were, but I just know
I know
that was another one.
in
There
the
are a
80s,
million
man.
of them.
That whole series is fantastic. I love Police Academy.
I saw them all in the theater.
Nice.
So,
Is it
you've seen at
American
least
Hero?
more than 5 movies from the 80s.
That was
That-
beastie.
That was Yukon that maybe has seen 5 from the 80s.
Yeah, that's not me.
Uh,
We're getting this guy.
I thought
Yeah,
I was
that
the
guy.
like pop illiterate guy.
We got 2.
We do have 2. Hold on, wait. And, nope, you didn't like me anymore. All right.
Where's the second?
What do you want to be killing?
We're killing the one that's closest to the back.
So
Killing the one
you
that
would just say
tank is on.
furthest, maybe.
No, closest to the back. Furthest
We're
away
killing the
from
one the tank is on.
You know what? Screw it.
Or
I'm just
just
going
kill
to
the
kill them
tank.
both.
I mean, that works too.
I was
All right, Womp,
CCing
what you
him.
got next, sir?
Sorry, it's my turn again?
Yeah, see Drac weighing in. The 80s had all original movies. Also Police Academy. So
Okay. I'm going to go with another one. Kind of serious, kind of sad, but always I feel a classic. Stand By Me.
Wow.
Ooh, I didn't
Oh,
even think of
yeah.
that one. I
Wow.
don't even know what that movie is.
What?
I'm
That's
not
like
even kidding.
it's like okay. Picture like the Shawshank Redemption, but middle school.
Horrible.
It's not without, like, there's not the prison aspect of it. There's no.
When I was in middle school, I
are-
considered school to be a prison.
Schools are basically prisons. So
It's about 4 boys on an adventure in the summer. Without giving too much away. It's just one
Oh,
of
is
those
that the one
bros
where
being
they
bros.
are going to see a certain thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
walking down
that's
the
a
train
good movie.
tracks.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's classic, and it's chock full of talented actors who grow on.
It's one of those like if you watch it when you're young, you're kind of like not messed up, but it's a little intense.
It's not a kids movie for the age the actors are. You shouldn't watch it when you're their age. You should be older to watch it.
Yeah.
All right, Feasty, what you got?
Hold on, because I did a slapdash list and I realized that there's a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. So like,
Yes, Arnold was big, and Mr. Universe was very popular in the 80s.
let's say one that hasn't been said, La Bamba. I watched that film I don't know how many times.
La Bamba, that was fantastic. I watched that movie so many times when I was a kid.
I feel like nobody talks about it, but I really enjoyed that movie.
So, to be fair, I grew up in Texas for most of my childhood, so like
Yeah.
everybody saw La Bamba.
Yeah, that makes sense. Spanish-speaking households.
Like when, not related to the 80s at all, but when Selena died,
Oh,
they
yeah.
let us go home from school for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It was big. It was big.
It was.
I remember the search for Selena, which was J-Lo. This is where J-Lo comes from. Was on the news for months.
Yes. Yes. All right. That was an excellent one. I like that. Essen, what you got?
Ghostbusters.
Ah, you.
Oh, you took my
Good.
number 4, sir.
It's on my top 5 also.
Oh,
So if someone
man.
says the movie, they steal it
First
from you.
one, somebody finally pulled
Yeah,
off. Of my top
there are no
5.
rules.
Not
There are
stealing,
no rules, PC.
but-
That's your first mistake. I mean, it's a great movie, but like if you look back and you're like, is it really great? It's good.
Yes.
It's really fun.
It's great.
It's a
yeah.
very funny movie, and it was completely different than what people were doing. Again, we keep talking about
Was
like
different.
it was
Also-
something original. It was like 3 comedians came together and made this weird movie because they had an idea, they had something they wanted to do, and they pulled it off. I think very well.
I may have also had a boyhood crush on Janine.
Ah,
Just throwing that
Okay.
out there.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I wanted to live in a firehouse. Is that?
Oh, we all wanted that. Jesus. I mean, come on, man. That's all right. That's fair. I mean, it was good. I think 2 was better. Which one was 2? Is 2
Eagle
the...
Carpathian?
Wait, which one was 2? Is 2 the
Eagle of
that
Carpathian
one.
with Big Slime.
Yeah,
Eagle.
that actor, that guy, the museum store guy, he's like, he like stole the show from me. He was phenomenal.
He was. Have you seen the new ones though?
No.
Ugh.
I haven't even attempted to see the new ones, and it's nothing against them. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Well,
I have
I've
something
been wanting to watch them for a while, and I finally watched them when we were on our trip. I watched the first one on the plane, and then I watched the second one when we got home. I was pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
It was much better than the, I don't want to sound like a misogynistic asshole, but it was much better than the all-girls reboot one they tried, because that one sucked out loud. Not
Anytime
because
they
they were
do that-
girls, but just
I haven't
because
watched
the writing
any of
was
those
shit.
reboots, including that one, mostly because I was like, I'm not interested in seeing a reboot of the original. I don't care how many people of what gender are in the movie. I'm just not interested in a reboot of that.
I
That's
think it's
kind of fun thing about the new ones. They are not a reboot. They are a clear continuation of the story in present day,
Oh, really?
and they address that at some point without
That's
giving
cool.
too much away.
Maybe
But-
I'll watch that then.
I liked it. I mean, you can't go in thinking it's going to be as good as the originals, but it was still, I thought, very entertaining, and I look forward to being able to show my kids that when they won't have nightmares from it.
All right, who's next? I forgot already. Feasty, are you
Let
up,
me,
right?
let me
Essen,
jump
I
in there
think.
and say, let me jump in there and say the all-female
Wait, no, that
Ghostbusters.
wasn't.
I'm not gonna like it because of all the women, and not just because they're women. Because anytime you just do like let's take this movie and then gender swap it, it's not gonna be good.
Nope.
It's just a very lazy thing to do. It's like, oh, we need another sequel. How do we write a sequel? Oh, we'll just gender swap them. Like, it's
You
gonna
mean
suck.
like it would not be great if we did a Brotherhood of the Traveling Pants?
no.
Yes, it would be terrible.
That's called Stand By Me.
Yeah, it's not a sexist thing. It's a lazy thing.
Yeah, no, fair enough. All right.
Okay, so
Feasty,
we're not
what
at top 5 yet, right?
Not on top 5 yet.
Top 5.
Batteries not included.
Hold on.
Ah, that's in my top 10.
Crack
That's
said,
great.
"Do we want to see an all-girl Steel Magnolias? No.
Batteries not
Is
included?
my
All
top
boys
10. That's
is what-
such a
yeah.
nostalgia thing for me.
Awesome movie.
Is there a movie?
Sorry, Feasty.
Well, hang
what
on,
did
now
you
I'm
say,
curious.
or what was your movie pick?
Batteries not included. Little aliens.
I don't remember what that was about, but I remember liking it.
The little
good.
aliens
tiny little
that helped out
robots.
they look like little spying spaceships.
There's like a slumlord trying to kick people out of the apartment building. It's the last one left. They don't want to
Yeah.
go, and the aliens come and they start helping everybody with all the things. The grandmother, and that was great.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Had a lot of sad parts to it because it was the 80s, man.
Yeah.
Why
Well, the
can't I
80s
heal you
weren't
with that
afraid to
spell?
have sad stuff in movies.
Yeah,
The lower the low, the higher the high, brother.
Yeah.
really.
Where is Hirode?
He's in the entrance of the tunnel. That's why I went the other way.
Why? Hirode
He
is
doesn't
already
care
doing
about
that.
our
I
combat.
disagree, Hirode.
Well, speaking of that, where's my
Ooh,
summon?
maybe he is afraid of the dark.
Oh my god, I think I don't have any bones on me. I can't get my summon out.
Got no bone.
Have them in the bank.
I am boneless
I might
as
have a
well.
couple.
White chicks.
I'm so confused about that.
Wait,
No, you
that was
said
in the
is
80s.
there
That was the
no
90s.
that was
No.
a
Now, hang on a
response
minute.
to Essence question. Is there a movie
Now,
that would
if
work as
you-
a gender
Fair
swap?
answer
And
to
I
that
said
question.
white chicks.
So if you took like
Ha!
Two
two
black
white,
women.
no, two black, two black women, and made them like
Or-
act
no.
as guys,
It should
I
be
think that
two
might
white
work.
women trying to act as black men.
that would be impossible to make.
White
Yeah, that
chicks.
would also get shut down instantly.
You could also call it white chicks.
You wouldn't even have to change the name.
White
Yeah.
chicks, black dicks.
Oh my god.
Wow. All right, moving
Yeah.
on. Essen. No.
What?
Essen did
Sarah,
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I think Ghostbusters.
Kickboxer.
It's just called
I had to
Kickboxer.
double check my list. That was not on
never
my
heard of
top
that.
5.
Kickboxer. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude
Oh my
Van Damme was
goodness.
amazing in the 80s. I liked him
He
better
was.
than
He
Arnold.
was fantastic in the 80s.
That was
That's the one
awesome.
that made the spoof in Hot Shots, where he starts dipping his knuckles in like the hot
Yeah, the
fudge.
sprinkles. Yeah.
All right.
Also a great series, by the way.
I think that was the 90s. We can't talk about it tonight.
I
But
know.
All right.
Yeah. It was good though. Real good.
Filling up Aries' list. Next up, she has Trading Places.
Ooh, very good movie.
I feel
I don't know
Aaron's
which one that
movies
one
are
is.
too
Oh,
serious.
that was good.
Right.
Eddie Murphy.
Trading Places was a comedy.
It was a
Was
comedy.
it? Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm thinking about clearly. I'm not.
It was like a
thinking about
dollar bet of like a swap of a rich
Could you
person's
make-
life with a poor person's life.
Yeah,
Not what I thought it was. Then never mind.
yeah. Eddie
No, that's
Murphy
good.
and Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, we got two.
Yeah,
We got
We
two.
got 2.
Dan Aykroyd. I don't
I'll
remember
get the
him.
drug.
All right.
Well, he
Stacey
was in
and Drake killed
Ghostbusters.
The Crossbone. Not.
I remember him in Trading Places. Is what I mean. I think
Oh.
you're right though.
All right. Next up on my list, not top 5, Goonies.
Motherfuck.
Yeah.
That was in my top 5.
I never loved
Figured
it.
it would be in somebody's. It's
Goonies
not even on my
is
list.
so good.
Not even on
Goonies
your
are
list.
So
Wow.
weird.
Eh.
Goonies was super weird,
No Baby
and not in a
Ruth
bad
is
way.
weird. All right.
You know that there's only
Now
one
that I ruined
song
one
in
of
the
your top
Goonies?
5.
Sorry. Did you know this is my random trivia for the Goonies? There's only one song in the Goonies. There's nothing else on the soundtrack.
Wow, that's
Really?
The
impressive.
only song is playing when they escape from the house. Good enough
There's no
for
music.
you, Cyndi Lauper. There's no music. No. Well, there's like an original soundtrack, but there's no like
Right.
songs or vocals or anything.
Interesting.
That's impressive. I like that actually.
All right. Well, what you got? We're not quite in top 5 territory yet.
Sorry, it's back to me again.
Yes.
Am I?
Churro dude.
list of
Every
no-
movie I say, Churro dude's like, yeah, part 2's coming out.
Well, I hope there's not a second one to this one. I'm gonna go with The Shining.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
That's a good
I
one.
thought about that one being on my top 5 list, but decided it was not.
It's a good movie. I don't think it's a top 5. It's also not a movie I need to rewatch all that often. But again,
It's not a movie I need to rewatch at all.
it managed suspense. I think that it was a great adaptation of the book, and it's one of those things where like you can see references to that decades later.
Yeah, it's iconic.
The Simpsons.
Yep.
It's iconic and original. Yeah, there's no question.
Did you say psychotic in original? No.
Yes.
Feasty, your turn, sir.
Whose turn?
Is it Google Feasty?
Oh, it's me. I'm gonna go with Lethal Weapon.
Ooh. Lethal Weapon was good. I like Loaded Weapon better, but Lethal Weapon was good. All right.
Like all these
Essen,
weapons. Not top 5.
not top 5.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. Blade Runner was good.
Ooh.
Blade Runner was a good movie. Also not top 5 in my opinion.
No, me neither.
Did you see the second one?
No.
The new one?
Yeah.
I think yeah, I did. I
Was it
don't
like
know.
2033 or something like that?
2048, I think.
2048, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, mixed. I pretty good. Not bad. I don't know.
It just
Here's an
adds to
interesting
the story and makes you question some other stuff from the original, but I don't want to say too much for folks who haven't seen it.
Depending
I mean,
on when in the 80s the original came out, we might be closer to 2048
we have an ad.
than we
We
are
have
to
an
when
ad, by
that
the
movie
way.
released.
We have an ad.
Oh, well, I brought another one in the camp too.
He was beating up Feasty, and nobody noticed. Not even Feasty noticed.
No, I'm trying to, look for my list last, so belatedly.
That's what Goblins is a good choice for tonight because we're only all half paying attention.
That's fair. All right, Sarah, what you got?
Highlander.
Ooh, Highlanders.
There
good.
can only be
That
one.
could be somebody's top 5.
There can only be one. It's a good one too.
I don't think it's top 5. I think it's a good one.
It is a good one.
All right, let's see here. I'm going to skip way up Aries' list here, closer to the top. We already said Raiders, that's in her top 12. We already said Princess Bride, Goonies, those are all in her top 12. Next one up on her list, Dirty Dancing.
It's good.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
All right, and then let's see here. What's one off of mine that's not up there? Rain Man.
Yeah, I mean, good.
Yeah, like, not top 5. Great movie from the 80s.
Yeah.
All right, Womp, what you got?
Teen Wolf.
Teen
Oh, that's a
Wolf.
good one.
I forgot about that. That wasn't even on my list.
Jeez.
I figured that one would go under most people's radar, but it's a good movie.
It was good Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, that's when he was just churning them out.
Yep.
Pop back here.
All right. We're probably doing repops at this point. I'll quit pulling stuff.
Back where?
All right. Feasty, what you got, sir?
Let's go with Conan the Barbarian.
Nice.
That's on
Old
my
school
list.
Arnold. Isn't that like his first film after Mr. Universe?
I believe it was.
I think it was actually.
Like that was his big break in the U.S.
Yeah, his big break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Excellent.
Not a Tuma.
Essen.
No. I'm out.
You're out. All right. Sarah.
Die Hard.
Not on my top 5. Was tempted to put it on my top 5.
It's not my top 5.
It's not my top 5.
I
Die
stand by
Hard
this.
2.
I am in the camp that is definitely the best Christmas movie ever.
I mean, it's the best action movie ever.
Alright. We're moving into my... I have 7 left.
That's okay. Well, we're gonna hit top 5 in 7 minutes, so we're fine here. We'll be all right.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
A hot dog is a taco.
A taco
Is a
is
hot
also
dog a taco? Unfortunately, the hot dog is not on a tortilla, so it's not a taco.
It doesn't have to be an tortilla. It is taco shaped.
Come down.
It is between.
Come down here and say that.
All right. Next up,
Cereal is a soup also.
Cereal is a soup.
we have Legend.
Fight me.
I'm not gonna fight you on that one. It's too good.
All right, who knows what Legend is? Because I don't know what that
Hang
is.
on.
I know what Legend is. It's on.
I need like 10 minutes to
Oh,
process
no.
cereals of
It's
soup.
not in my list, but I do like it. Tom Cruise's first movie.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you fools! We forgot Top Gun.
Ooh.
Nobody forgot. Didn't we already
Or
say
maybe
Top
it's
Gun?
on people's top 5 list.
Yeah, I thought I
Yeah,
heard it.
that's because it's on my top 5 list. I'm really smart.
All right, and then that goes back to me. Okay, I have The Empire Strikes Back.
Did we already say that one too?
I think we
Yeah, I said that
Oh,
one.
did we? Okay, fine. Then Return of the Jedi.
That's
Real
my top-
original.
That's in my top 5. That's in my top 5.
Oh, really?
I like Return better than Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
Oh, no, I have to go with Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, but like I was big into like the lore of this whole Star Wars thing, and
Nerd.
yeah, oh totally, huge nerd. I read like dozens and dozens of Star Wars like books and stuff like that. And Star Wars used to be, I don't know if you remember this, used to be really good until
I
it
didn't.
wasn't.
Honey, I didn't know you were that into it.
Oh, I was huge into it. I read
didn't
know.
dozens of books. But it's
Dozens
just-
of them.
Dozens. But it turns out it's just terrible now. It's dead to me.
All right, Walt, what you got?
I'm gonna say one that is just absolutely terrible. And it's
Just
just
mad if it's on my top 5.
So wait, are we in the top 5 now?
No,
I'm in top
but
7.
if you're prefacing this is terrible.
No, this is not in
top
anyone's
5.
top. This is not in anyone's top 5. I'm putting it in the chat pod, the trailer for it. You may have seen clips of it on Conan at some point. Mac and Me.
Oh yeah, that
Mac
one
and Me?
scene.
Oh,
Basic-
gosh,
it's
I remember. that
Basically wants to
existing.
be
I don't
ET,
remember
and
what
it's just
was.
the most terrible alien movie
Oh
ever.
yeah.
No.
So,
Not a good one,
okay.
not a top 5, but still hilarious to at least be aware that it exists.
So I had
Wow.
that on one of those little what's the 8mm? The little miniature VHS
a laser
things
disc?
that back
Is
when
that a
they had all the
rifle?
like the Ford conversion vans and they put like the little 8mm players inside them so you could watch those in there. And I had that on 8mm. I'm pretty sure we just, copied it off of when it aired on TV, but still. All right, Feasty, you got one for us, sir?
Maybe. I think they've been said though. Yeah, I only have my temporary top 5 at the moment.
All right, and Essence said he's out. So, Sarah, what you got, ma'am?
Krull.
Krull?
Krull. Krull.
I have heard that. I have no idea that was even a movie.
Oh my god.
What is it?
1983, and this is definitely a cult classic. Let me find IMDb.
Oh, I have one while you look that up. Beverly Hills Cop.
Nice.
That's a great one.
Nice soundtrack.
Eddie Murphy was fantastic.
See, that was Axel
Eddie
F. was on
Murphy
the
movie.
soundtrack, right?
Say it again.
The song Axel F. Wasn't that from the?
Was
Beverly
that 1 or
Hills
2?
Cop? What's
It's
that?
from 1.
That's from 1? Okay.
Yeah, the song, the famous song.
Yeah.
That's
That.
from 1. Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's from 1, 100%.
Yeah, that song is actually called Axel F, which I'm assuming because Axel Foley.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know. I didn't know the name. But as soon as you start saying it, I'm like, no, yep, that's from 1.
That also, yeah. Are you saying the new movie that came out?
No, I
No.
have not seen the new one. Is it out already, or is it?
Yeah,
I thought it was
Axel
just
Foley
being
came out
made.
this past summer on Netflix.
Oh no.
Again, I'm not saying it's good, but like we were saying with the other movies like Ghostbusters and stuff, it's a continuation on, and they bring back everybody, including
Oh, wow.
Sige. So
Interesting. I heard about it. I haven't seen
fun
it.
nostalgic trip.
All the 80s action heroes, and they said, let's bring you all back and shove you in one movie.
we don't know how to make money. Please God save us.
Well, it's also dumb that like you have this decorated cop who has done all of these great things, and then all of a sudden when he's faced in this, he still has like the chief being like, God damn it, Axel, we can't have you doing this again. Like give me your badge and your gun. Yeah, you're
Right.
a loose cannon. It's like, no
Right,
shit.
exactly.
Have you known this guy for the past 40 years?
Right.
That's
That's
funny.
the whole point. We know it already.
But he gets shit done. Like, so maybe listen to him and have a conversation like, no, I don't want to hear shit. Give me a badge, you got you done. You get out of here.
That was like Demolition Man, right? He was
Yeah.
Oh man,
Demolition Man.
but his nickname
Wow.
was Demolition Man because
That's
you
a
know
throwback.
the building might not still be standing, but he got the bad guy.
the 3 shells.
Yes,
We
the
still don't
3
know.
seashells.
I still
Oh,
think
trust me,
that's
one of
a
the
pretty
first ones I looked
clever
up was,
idea.
"Is Demolition Man 89, please be an 89. It was not.
What was it, 91?
That's
It was like
90s.
91 or 92, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. So that was okay. Sarah, do you have another one that's not on your top 5 list?
The Secret of Nim.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, that was the 80s. Interesting. And you and I know Sarah already said the first Rambo, so I'm not
I
saying
didn't.
that one. Wait, I thought someone said First Blood.
No.
Nope.
Nobody said
Really?
that yet. Yep. So
Oh,
save that.
that's a
great choice, though.
Maybe.
No, it's not my top 5. But
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah.
are now in my top 5.
That's okay.
Oh, we're in the top
We are-
5.
We are at top 5 starting time. So
Oh.
we're on
I know.
Eric's turn. We're gonna go with her top 5 list. Number 5 on her list is The Last Unicorn.
Oh, Sarah likes that one.
That's number 2 on my top 5 list.
Ooh.
We watched it. It's a weird. It's like an acid trip movie. It is
It
weird.
is.
Okay.
So weird.
Okay. All right. Going to my top 5 list. The Karate Kid at number 5.
Son of a... my entire top 5 has been said. I'm out.
Really? That was my number 2.
Wow. Wow. You guys are going to really hate what I picked above that then.
Ugh.
All right.
I recently rewatched that with my kids, and they absolutely loved it. And I was nervous going into that because Essen and I in college, when there in our fraternity, there was someone who would try and make the argument that the Karate Kid was the villain, and that everything in this movie happened because he's a bad, selfish guy, and that everybody else was really just trying to kind of go on with their lives and do their own things, and he was the bad guy who fucked everything up. And when you rewatch it with that in mind, you're kind of like, maybe, like, yeah, he definitely made some bad choices. He's not necessarily a good guy, but you also got to realize that he's like a 13, 14-year-old kid, and he's just doing whatever. So, no, Cobra Kai were a bunch of assholes.
So that same guy, he pulled me in fraternity. He pulled me into his room at some point. God knows when. And he had Star Trek on, and I was a huge Star Wars fan, but I never like even looked at Star Trek really. And there was some problem going on in the show where it's like, I don't know, some kind of technological problem. He's like, watch this. They're gonna match the frequencies, and when the frequencies line up, that's gonna solve the problem. And he goes, oh, the frequencies, they match up and cancel each other out. And then he's like, he was exactly right, because that's how they solve every problem. The frequencies, they just align, blah, blah, blah. And you're done. Every time.
I don't know that that's true, but that's funny that was the coincidence then.
Just look for it now. It's like the frequencies, they cancel each other out. You see it constantly. They pull these guys apart so you can see who's fighting who.
Honey, what was your comment in chat about marrying me about? What was that for?
I like you.
Oh, who's hitting the little guy? Is he dotted? He is dotted.
No, it's just his frequencies.
Yeah, it's frequencies. When they align.
Oh, look who dotted him. Damn, Necro.
Typical Necro.
Breaking his own meds. All right, Womp, you're number 5.
All of my movies have been stated already. So
Well,
my
what
top
was your number 5?
Sad.
My number 5 was Die Hard.
Okay.
It's my number 4. If that makes you feel better.
Oh, that's funny. You know, it's interesting because like that wasn't even on my top 5, but it was one of my favorite movies.
Well, you're a bad person.
Maybe that's what it is. You know, I
It's
actually
the greatest Christmas
hear
movie ever.
It's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from Nakatomi Tower. Ugly Christmas.
Spoiler alert!
Spoilers.
I'm pretty sure that if it happened in the 80s, it's okay to spoil it at this point.
They should time that up with like the ball dropping at New Year's.
Right? Wait, no. How's the ball going to drop at New Year's before Christmas?
Because Christmas and New Year's are like.
Are you like starting Christmas? I was going to say, are you starting Christmas on January 1st and
Listen,
going all the way to December 25th?
As a Jew, I really don't care. They're the same holiday, all right?
So, like, what about Aries' top 5?
Well, we gave her number 5. We started with her, remember? Because we hit 9:30
Oh, right.
or
Yep,
10:30 with her. Hers was the last unicorn.
Right.
All right. So, Essen, what was your number 5?
The only comedy on my list is number 5. The king of slapstick in the 80s is Airplane, the movie.
I was thinking about putting that on my list.
Oh, you took one of my higher than 5s. Yes,
got
I
that
have
one
a
back
few
to
Leslie
back.
Nielsen films in there. So
There's a second, by the way.
I had
Yeah, I know you got
in my
that.
not top 5s. I also had The Naked Gun.
Yeah,
Oh, Naked Gun.
Yeah.
the Juice. He was great.
Yes. No, I loved Leslie Nielsen films.
Yeah,
It's really impressive when you think that he was not a comedy actor. He was like, it was him going from being like a very serious drama actor to that.
I didn't know he did
Really?
anything that wasn't
I don't know.
funny.
But
Yeah.
I think he was like a soap opera actor or something. Like he did like very serious roles, and then all of a sudden he went from that to like a comedy. And at the time, I think like it just caught people completely off guard.
Really? I
Well,
did not
You
know
think
that.
about it, he never makes any jokes. He never laughs in any
Yeah,
movie.
you're right.
He's straight laced.
Yeah, he's very deadpan.
Yeah.
It's like almost like Mr. Bean, but not.
You know, you would think that given that I like Leslie Nielsen that I would have been a Mr. Bean fan, but I'm really not.
Never tried Mr. Bean.
Just
All
gotta
right.
click
Sarah, your number 5.
Somebody said it already. It was Spaceballs.
Okay.
May the Schwartz be with you. The Schwartz. I'm getting too tired.
Spaceballs, the flamethrower. Now, if you look in that movie, when they go through the
Spaceballs, action
merchandise,
figure.
There's a guy here. There's a guy here. He's on me.
where? So when they go through,
There's another guy coming.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I've rooted
I
one of
stunned
them.
him. I stunned him.
Okay, I'm just gonna kill him.
Okay, you just killed him. Great job. So when they go through the merchandise for Spaceballs, flamethrower, flamethrower.
Merchandising.
when they do Spacebox, the lunchbox, or
Yeah.
coloring book. I think it's lunchbox. It's actually a Transformers lunchbox.
Is it really?
Yeah, they just hold it up like Spaceballs lunchbox. That's Transformers. They just didn't even try.
That's funny. I
did
love the
not know
little,
that,
the
but I
little
like
dudes
that.
marching through the desert like ding ding, ding 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 ding.
Yeah. My favorite joke in that movie is still the comb the desert, we ain't found shit.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that.
Great line, and the whole like that was then. This is
Ooh,
now.
new ability.
When?
Flirt.
Now, right now, just now.
Right now? No, you missed it.
When?
Just now.
Add.
Yeah, it's very classic Mel Brooks.
We're going plaid.
They've gone.
Yeah, that was
black.
pretty fantastic too.
They jammed the radar.
Maybe one day I'll watch it.
Only one man would give us raspberry.
Lone Star.
1, 2, 3, 4.
John
What kind
Candy.
of idiot would use that as? That's the same as
the
my
combination
luggage.
of my luggage.
which is a joke I use maybe once a week.
All right, going up to Aries number 4. It has already been said her number 4 was Short Circuit.
Nice.
Good one. Whoever
Alright.
said that earlier is a genius.
My number 4 has also already been said. My number 4 was Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's good. It's not my top 5. It's good.
All right, what you got, Womp? Give me your number 4.
My number 4 was Back to the Future.
Okay,
Good. That was a good one.
it was. Feisty, let's get your number 4 out there, sir.
I said it. Die Hard.
Okay, yep, that's right. You did say that. Sarah, how about your number 4?
Mine's been said too. Princess Bride.
Okay. See, this is what I was hoping to do. It is really interesting to all these movies that were like, nope, not our top 5s, were somebody's top 5.
I mean, yeah.
Nobody has said my number 1 yet.
Same here. Or my number 2, or my number 3. Going on to Aries' number 3, Lost Boys.
That was on my list of things of not
Lost
top 5s put on there. That's a very good pick.
Is that the vampire one? I got
Vampire
two.
one, yeah.
Yep.
Kiefer Sutherland.
So also just real quick, going back to my Back to the Future, and now I'm thinking I should have put Back to the Future 2 maybe on there. I don't know, but when I just Googled it to look it up, interesting tidbit. I don't know if you remember the scene where they're playing like video games by like the arcade or something, but the kid who makes fun of him, Elijah Wood.
No, really?
Oh wow!
Yep. I just looked it up, and in the credit, it's Video Game Boy number 1, Elijah Wood.
Nice.
Funny.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I feel like it'd be amazing to like have that stored away, and then just be like on one of those Hollywood tours, and you see him and be like, "Holy shit, you're Video Game Boy number 1."
That would be great.
Oh my god, that is Elijah Wood. He's a baby.
Yeah, it looks just like him.
He still looks like a baby.
Well, I hope it looks like it is.
Well, I mean, he's so little, though. Like, he's so little.
That was before the plastic surgery. He looks nothing like him now.
Wow.
All right. My number 3, Bill and Ted's
3.
Excellent Adventure.
Oh,
Yep.
Bill and Ted, that's a good one. Solid.
Oops.
Even 2 was good. What was 3? Was it 3?
Bogus
Was
Journey.
it 3?
Yeah, number
Was
2
there
was
a three?
Bogus Journey.
Yeah,
I never
2 was
did see
good.
the remake they did of those.
No, me neither.
The same thing as the Ghostbusters thing. Like I'm like, I just don't feel like you should revive that one. I don't know.
Yeah,
that
let
I
it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
I feel like even if it was true to the original, it just wouldn't hold weight today. It wouldn't hold water. It's like it's
Does it hold
different
water?
era, it doesn't like it doesn't hit the same. You know, it was one of those you had to be there at the right, at that time. Especially because it relied so much on like slang from that era. I feel like to do it justice, you would have to like no cap and Riz and it just
And nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do it. You can't bring it back. It wouldn't fit.
Lazy.
All right. Number 3, Womp.
It was the Goonies.
Yep.
Also, I just want to throw out Nerds the podcast. Los Lobos kick your ass. And Bill and Ted rip.
Bill and Ted rips. Yeah, it does.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Flame
You said the
Train.
Goonies, Womp?
I said the Goonies, but one of the things I actually quote from Bill and Ted so much still is when they had the ice cream with Napoleon.
Yes.
Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy.
I remember I played the Bill and Ted DOS game so much. The game was so
Played the
awesome.
Ghostbusters DOS game quite a lot. Just drove around in the car mostly, but
All right. Let's see
Like
here.
Grand Theft Auto.
Feasty.
Pretty much.
You're number 3.
my number 3, I haven't heard it yet, but I'm sure you guys said it before I got on. Gremlins.
No.
Ah.
Nobody
Yeah.
actually
I said
named it. It was
I
referenced,
I
but
did
nobody
mention
named it.
right. It wasn't named. Also, pretty good one.
Also, I
Yeah,
think
that
it was,
movie gets really
which one was
weird.
the one where they went crazy in the theater and they put them in the microwave?
I don't know.
In
that
terms
the
of like
second
what
one?
part was it? I both parts like
Movie,
blur in
'cause
because I
there's
saw both of
several
them in the theater.
Gremlins.
But
I wanna
I
say
remember
it was
just being as a kid being
remember
like, just
Gremlins
don't
that
put
had
water on them.
Crazy party at the movie theater, and like they ended up sticking some of the gremlins in the microwave. That one was my favorite one.
That might have been
They're all-
2. I'm
I
trying
think
to
it
think.
was.
We got
I know what scene you're talking about. I just don't know if it was 1 or 2.
Stop on the way back.
I didn't pull anything yet.
Because I really like both. 1 and 2.
Yeah, they were both fantastic. Good choice.
3 was 3. I could have gone without 3. But 1 and 2 are really good.
I don't remember.
Yep.
3.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing Nerds and Churro both said that's 2 that I was describing.
Yeah, I think that's 2.
All right, Essen, you're number 3.
That's Return of the Jedi.
Oh, that's right. All right. Sarah, your number 3.
Willow.
Ooh.
They are making a second one of that, or a series, a TV series, I think.
They already did, didn't they?
Did? Whoops.
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is the movie is good.
I have another one incoming, so I can flop it
What
off.
was that about? I never heard of it.
Val Kilmer. Stupid Daikini. It's a fantasy movie. I don't know. You just gotta watch it.
Oh yeah, I remember they were gonna make a Willow remake now. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Churro said it was Willow.
They made it and canceled it.
Yeah, I heard it got canceled because it got like really bad feedback.
Yeah, it's nice that they tried.
It's like what was the one?
Don't stop
was it
trying.
Sonic? They almost canceled the Sonic movie because it got such bad pre.
Well, did you
whatever, and they had
Yeah,
to-
Did you see what he originally looked like?
It was really bad.
Yeah,
He
that's
looked
what I'm saying.
absolutely
I heard it was
awful.
Like, they almost canceled it over that, and then they ended up just redoing it instead.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
actually a really good movie. They just
It
came
is
out with
really
the third
good.
one, and my kids love all 3 of them and have been so into all things Sonic now. They're watching the TV shows, getting the comic books.
Yeah.
Like somehow that
nieces-
movie has like got them.
Yeah.
On
Same
the
with my
side.
nieces. My niece
Their
loves
t-
Knuckles.
The TV show, the Sonic,
Sonic Boom or Sonic Prime.
the Prime. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. I'm pretty impressed.
I actually have not.
You're saying it's a show?
Movies.
There's
I
2
need to
shows.
watch
There's
it.
Sonic
Yeah.
Prime, and then there's Sonic Boom, which my kids are now into. They went through both of them.
Oh wow, yeah.
I
Sonic
know my
Prime,
nieces watch one, but I don't know which one.
yeah, if I was like 8 or 9 and that show was on, like I'd be, yeah, let's go.
All right. Who said that one?
Willow. I said Willow.
Willow. Yes. Okay. So then we're on
Fine.
Aries
Fine.
list. So Aries
Aries
number
2.
2. Oh, her number 2 was Willow.
Yeah.
Ah!
That's funny.
They're the same.
Uh,
Are the same.
oh, what was that we were saying earlier about you two practically being the same?
Pretty much.
All right. Let's see here. So my number 2, Airplane.
Oh.
Don't
Respect.
you? Oh, me, sir.
No,
That wasn't an
respect.
ugh. That was me like giving you an agreement, like a.
Oh,
Yeah, that-
okay.
I was like, yeah, respect. No, that's my number 5. I'm up there. I'm with you.
All right.
Yeah, fuck you, Sally.
Wow.
Yeah, now I'm not though.
My number 2,
Yes,
We got
you're
2.
number 2, Womp.
Karate Kid.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's my number 2
That was
since
my
I'm the
number
follow-up.
4.
I mean, I already gave my pitch for it, but especially rewatching it with the kids recently, it was it's a good movie.
Yeah, yeah.
And
All right,
the actor that does Mr. Miyagi is incredible.
Yeah, he's
You know,
good.
it's funny because Essen mentioned that Spaceballs has the reference that he probably uses at least once a week. I think I use the wax on, wax off near at least monthly, if not weekly myself.
Yeah, that or the Crazy Stupid Love version of He Miyagi'd me. I use that all the time.
Now wait a minute, hang on, because at the very end of that movie, they say no kicks to the face, and then he kicks him in the face and
Yes.
he wins. What's
Yeah,
up with
but
that?
the other kid also like just stomped on his leg, which would have snapped it in half. And I mean, like, you don't get like a warning for that. You get put in prison because that's assault.
Yeah. So, but
Hero says
And you
he
got the one,
waxed
you
off
got the
all
one
time.
guy, his asshole friend, who the entire movie is like loudly antagonizing, and he goes, "Put him in a body bag." Like,
oh, you hate this guy.
dude, it's a
We know
karate
that guy.
competition. Like, chill the fuck out.
That's the guy we were talking about before in the fraternity. That's him.
Yeah. And it's also California. Everyone should be like super fucking chill there.
Yeah, what the hell? Well,
Anyway.
Yeah, there's
Sorry, moving on.
California is definitely not super chill.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Even
Lame.
aside from that, people forget that California is basically 2 completely separate states. Like Northern and Southern California are
Oh
not
yeah, oh yeah.
in anything.
It's huge.
It's
That is
like
not the same.
2 completely different cultures, 2 completely different climates, 2 completely
Slang is different.
everything.
Oh yeah. One is
Alright.
basically Oregon.
Who said Karate Kid?
I did, and then
Oh, that
I
was
think
Womp
Feasty
and
did
Feasty.
also.
You said that was
That was-
also your number 2, right?
Yeah, that was a double banger.
All right, Essen, what's your number 2, sir?
My number 2,
Yes.
Indiana Jones: Last Crusade.
Okay.
It's good.
Are we still in the 80s with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
You
not realize that there were
chose
3 Indiana Jones
wisely.
movies.
Yeah. It was like 81, 85, 80 something.
Yeah, they got that one done. Sean Connery.
89, I think, was the last one.
Y'all are making me want to do 90s movies now.
So I went there. I went to where the chalices or where the Holy Grail in
Yeah.
the movie. They filmed it at Petra in Jordan,
Mhm.
and you go there and it's like, okay, so here we go. Here's these long tunnels. It's just like a room with 3 rooms attached to it. It's tiny, but there is a crack in the main room. So it might have been that fissure that closed up. The Holy Grail might be down there.
Interesting.
Could be down there. You don't know.
All right, so then that brings us to Sarah,
Which number 2?
number
I'm-
2,
Because
Or two.
number
It's been
2
said it was the last unicorn.
last unicorn. That's right. All right, we're on to the number 1s. Does anybody have a number 1 that has not been said yet?
Me.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, nice.
We all have the same number 1.
I highly doubt you guys have the same number 1 as me.
All right, so
No
we're
way
gonna
it's
start
the
with
same.
Aries number 1, Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, that's
Nice.
such a good one.
Good pick.
Such
Yeah.
a good one. It's not mine. It's not. I forgot all about it. It would have been in my top 5.
That's a great one.
It
Bill
would've
Murray
been
in
my
there,
top
by
five.
the
I was
way.
gonna say Bill Murray in that is just a great kind of cameo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bill Murray.
He's in the
Mhm.
dentist chair. He's the master
Oh
kid.
right. I love what's
Yeah.
his name as the dentist.
Who's the dentist?
The
What's his
guy.
name? Steve Martin.
Was it Phil?
Steve Martin.
Oh, Steve
Oh, was it
Martin.
Steve Martin?
Oh my
Oh.
God.
I'll be your dentist.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Wow.
yes,
There's a reminder
yes.
there. I can't take credit for actually remembering.
Whoa.
That. I got 2, by the way.
Yeah, you do. Which one are we killing?
The
The
one on the
one
tank.
that's mostly dead.
It's
And
only
by
mostly
I
dead.
mean,
For that.
I mean,
Okay, for AoEing. Got it.
Oh.
Wait, you can AOE?
You changed targets, honey. I dotted the one you were on.
That doesn't matter. Tell them both.
Look, right now we're basically being power leveled anyway, so
Yeah, you are on
Yeah.
your level 16 cleric.
You want me to bring my
Alright.
shaman?
The 17 wizard doing 800
I mean, to be
damage
fair,
per
this
cast.
is kind of what we're doing, right? We're trying to catch up to the 19s and the 20s so that we can do whatever with those. So we're getting there.
So the Little
Um,
Shop of Horrors would have been in my top 5 if I had
Solid
remembered that
pick.
movie.
Yeah.
Such a sleeper.
I went the wrong way. You guys are this
Great
way.
movie. Great movie.
All right,
Great
so
show.
my number 1. This one is Tim Curry at his finest.
Nice.
Clue.
Clue's great.
I thought that was a 90s.
No, Clue is not a 90s movie, sir.
Wow, and that is a great pick.
Yeah, Clue's great.
Oh,
Tim
my
Curry is
absolute
phenomenal.
favorite thing about the whole movie is just the fact that it doesn't have one ending. I mean, it does have one
Right.
ending, but like they go through all these possible endings, and Tim Curry just rushing through all those descriptions and trying to get all of those, and just all the little jokes that he threw in that were just so perfectly timed. And it's just absolutely fantastic.
That's like one of the movies that's like most written by a theater kid.
Yeah, I do like the fact that the movie is fantastic, but it's the ending that really seals the deal, where you see how many different ways they could have gone with it.
Yes. Yes, I absolutely love that movie. All right. Womp, you're number 1, sir.
My number 1 was going to be Ghostbusters.
Oh, wow. All the way at number 1.
Bustin'
I
makes me
mean,
feel good.
I thought it was great. It could be that I was just partial that I rewatched the newer ones recently, or the fact that Billboard top number 1 song on the month of my birth was
Nice.
the Ghostbusters theme song.
That's
So-
not bad. Imagine like a movie theme song, number 1.
Yeah,
Number 1 in my heart.
Hell yeah.
Is that the one with the Marshmallow Man, or was that?
it is the one with the Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Just
Man.
Stay
one.
Puft.
One, yeah, it's
Stay
one.
Puft.
All across the screens.
Oh,
But then they end up crossing the streams.
They do. Which you
Let's be
do
clear, that was like the elementary boys' bathroom too, right? Like that
Yeah.
was back. We all had to pee in a trough.
Don't
instead of
cross the
except
stream.
urinal.
Well,
Bunch of
as soon
dick
as they
jokes. Bustin' makes me feel good.
yeah,
Come on.
that's the whole thing.
I know
part
they
of
were
the film.
That's what they were referencing. I thought it was hilarious.
They were not referencing going to the bathroom.
No, that was
That was the whole "don't cross the streams" joke.
no, sir.
In
there's
the
two different
song,
jokes.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
That's sex, sir.
Oh yeah,
That's busted
the
enough.
song, sure.
There's two separate jokes.
Two separate. Yeah, you're talking about two things, two different things.
Both good.
I wasn't talking about the song. I was talking about the movie. All right,
The song is the movie.
Beastie, your number one all-time favorite movie from the 80s.
My number one, probably like most iconic, memorable 80s films for me, was E.T.
Okay, I
E.T.,
figured
yeah.
that was going to be on somebody's list.
I'm surprised nobody's
I
mentioned
never
it.
got into that one, but I think it was
Yeah,
one of those
yeah.
that was like at the wrong time for me.
I didn't like it.
I wasn't. Yeah,
I-
It was
whatever.
creepy.
It was very creepy.
definitely creepy.
I think that's probably part of why I really liked it.
All right.
And everybody knows. Sorry, again. I know I got it. I do this, but the trivia on that is that I think it was Skittles turned down
Yeah.
or said you cannot use our candy in this movie.
Wow.
And they went to,
Yep.
to Reese's, and Reese's was like, yeah, sure, fine. It blew up their sales. They made so much money from that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
it
hilarious.
Why
wasn't even
wouldn't
the movie-
you take the free advertising to have your candy
Exactly.
in the movie? That's so
They
dumb.
Free
didn't- they didn't know
advertising.
what
It's not
they're
like they
gonna-
were even
Because you're
asking
going
for
to
money.
Taint the image of our amazing and flawless and innocent, wholesome candy.
Wow.
Right. Because they don't. Cause if you give it to a movie, you don't have control over how it's being used,
Yeah.
and what if the
Oh,
movie's
please.
terrible, and blah 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 blah.
You know
and if
what?
you're just
I have
super
never
risk-averse-
once said, "Oh my God, this movie was terrible. I'm going to boycott the food they ate in it."
Right?
That's
Yes.
true.
So stupid. That's
I'm
it.
not saying it's a good argument. I'm saying it's a stupid argument.
All right, let's see here. That brings us. Oh, Yukin, did you want to weigh in with the number one?
Nice, dude.
Blues Brothers.
That's a fun one.
I don't think I've watched it.
I've heard a lot
That's
of good
fun.
things about that one, but I have actually not seen it.
Yeah, it's super fun.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. Nice.
And the was
Nice.
You gotta love it. Oh, yeah, I do remember that scene. Yes, it's funny.
That's awesome.
It's like it's like a weird comedy because it's not. I don't know. It's weird.
I like weird movies though.
Yeah.
Like if we do decide to do a 90s one, a weird one is definitely in my top 5.
It's definitely a a specific sense of humor to like that. It's good though.
No, but we still have 2 more people to go. All right. Essen, you're number 1 from the 80s.
No, I have a honorable mention first.
Oh, well, maybe. We only have 3 minutes left in the stream, sir.
Okay, well here it is. Honorable mention because no one's mentioned it yet, so it's very honorable to me. Crocodile Dundee
I had forgotten that existed.
is actually a great movie. There's like
I
2 or
don't
3 of them too.
I don't
Alright,
know
do your
anything of
top.
it other than that's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
That's a knife.
All right,
No,
what's
it's
your number
actually
one? We got 2
really good
minutes.
movie. Number one movie is what Womp said last time. It's the Transformers, the movie, the original animated movie where they had Leonard Nimoy. They had, oh shit, it was his last movie he ever did. I have to look it up real fast. But it's a movie where they killed off the entire franchise and replaced them all
Wow.
in a movie, which, holy crap.
Called it.
Speaking of risk taking, yeah, you called it. That totally called it. You
Okay,
don't have to
so
believe-
who's missing this, Sarah?
Me?
Yep, so last number 1 of the night
I want to hear it. Wait, did Ari already say hers?
Oh, wait,
wait,
wait.
Well, yeah, Ari was the first one. Hers was Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, right.
Really quick.
Yeah.
In Transformers, the voice of Unicron, his last movie he ever did, Orson Welles.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Sarah, last
Labyrinth.
movie of the night.
Nice.
Number one
Good
top
pick.
movie of the 80s, in your opinion, was
Should've
Labyrinth.
said it.
Labyrinth? Nice.
Yeah.
I got it.
I can't believe it's not on Ari's list.
Let me see if it's
Man,
on
Tell
that's
her
there.
right.
I'm disappointed. I'm deeply, deeply disappointed.
It was okay.
made a pinball
We'll go
machine
ahead,
of that.
everybody do a top 12. It was her number 13.
13?
Oh,
Yep, it's her number 13.
Labyrinth for the win.
So
I want
It's so good. All right, I'm gonna slash stuck bind out of here.
yeah, this would be a good time to slash stuck bind. I'll throw out a separate one here. Mrs. Yukin just threw out the question to me of, did anybody mention Weird Science?
Nope.
oh man, good one.
That was another good one, though.
Hey, yeah, go.
Yeah.
Oh god,
I've never heard of any of those.
Kiki's Delivery Service
any
was
of those?
80s?
I will say one of the ones that I knew wasn't going to be on anybody's list, but was buried in my not top 10 or not top 5 was Akira.
I
Oh, wow.
was intentionally leaving out animated stuff since we talked about animated stuff last week, but Nausicaa and Howl's
Yeah,
Moving
we did
Castle
Disney
are.
last week. All right, so with that, a couple of quick things here. So slight change to the schedule this week, not change, in addition to the schedule this week. So we still have Bros Before Foes tomorrow night, and then Saturday we still have the Rewind. Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm assuming Drac is streaming this. I don't know if he's still on the channel to correct me if I'm not. But the Gray Box Guild is going to be doing a naked halfling run. We're going to be running from Wild's End to Throne Fast at level 1 with nothing. Well, sort of. I mean, you're going to have your starter gear. I still say we should be required to delete all our gear and our torches. A best of luck to you. But that'll be at 9 Eastern on Saturday night for those that are interested in watching that. I'm pretty sure Drac is going to stream that. And then the rest of the schedule goes back to normal with After Dark on Monday night, and then coming back to us next Thursday night. And I don't know what our theme is going to be, but we'll figure that out. So thanks everybody for tuning in tonight, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.